Well, hello everyone and welcome. Welcome to the pre-stream for Monday. Today indeed is Monday, April 18th, 2016. I'm Darkside Phil. And I'll be honest with everyone, I'm frustrated today. Has nothing to do with you guys at all. Actually, has nothing to do with YouTube at all. And that's good. It's good that it's definitely good that if I do get frustrated, it has nothing to do with work and nothing to do with gaming, because gaming is not only my job, but it's my hobby, and it's something that obviously I've enjoyed doing my entire life, right? And I would rather not have frustration attached to it, because I'll be honest, that does take away a little bit from the experience, right? If I'm going to sit here and play games, but there's something going on behind the scenes in relation to the business or to the gaming, it could frustrate me and it could sour the experience. That is not the case today. Okay? That is not the case. I am frustrated, but it has nothing to do with anything going on with YouTube, so that's a good thing. For a change, too, because, you know, there have been a lot of frustrations over the past year regarding YouTube and the business and all that. And certainly I'm not here to talk about that. No, today's stream, I am here to play Street Fighter V. I have not played this game in about 3 weeks now. So I'm sure I'm going to be incredibly rusty at this point. And that's fine. The whole purpose of today's stream, FYI, is to basically get more into, or get back into it. To get the rust shaken off, to get the cobwebs moved off of my game, and to get more of a fighting game mindset and to jump back into it so that I am not, you know, absolutely terrible at the game. That's the whole thing with fighting games, is every once in a while you still have to play them if you expect to at least have some kind of decent performance, okay? And certainly not to say that I expect that I'm going to be having tons of success and, you know, crazy amounts of wins. Absolutely not. As you guys and gals know, I have not been playing Street Fighter V actively. You know, I played a lot of it in February when it was originally released, and then I kind of laid off for a while. You know, balancing it with other stuff. Then at the end of March, I played it because there was a DLC character released in the form of Alex. And that was fun, you know, being able to jump back into the game and play with the new character. I'll be honest, I didn't really particularly like him too much. I didn't think that he was, he wasn't necessarily my style of character. I can understand there's maybe some people who like him, going for, oh, I hope that I really get that one counter hit that's going to lead to a crazy stun combo that'll then lead to the end of the round. But in my opinion, I don't think that he was necessarily one of the best characters. Now, some people disagreed with me. I don't even know what's happened in the past 3 weeks since Alice was released. I have no idea if people have found viable tournament strategies with him or not. I have no idea. I've been out of the loop, so to speak, when it comes to Street Fighter V, because I've been very busy with other stuff. Namely Dark Souls 3 and a few other things that have come out in the past few weeks. So I guess we'll see what happens today, right? We'll actually see what happens if people have learned viable strategies with him or whatever in the past 3 weeks. So today I'll be playing online. All online play today. I'll be playing primarily with 3 characters. Zangief, who I think I've done the best with only because I've played the most with him. I'll also be playing with Rashid, who I think is the most versatile character who I actually got pretty decent with, although at this point now I haven't played with Rashid in a while, so I don't know how I'm going to do. And then lastly Ryu, the bread and butter, right? The bread and butter, the staple stuff, and you know, he's always decent in every game. He's never, I don't think Ryu's ever been, like, insanely overpowered, but he's always decent in every Street Fighter game, so he's a good character to go back to when you're just trying to jump back into the game, right? So I'll probably play with those 3 characters in online gameplay today. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how the matchmaking is going to be. As you know, in this game, the matchmaking can be very wonky. Sometimes it can be amazingly good, and other times it could just be really frustrating that you're sitting there and waiting and waiting and waiting. Let's hope for good matchmaking today, okay? And I'll be playing for around 3 to 3.5 hours, so we're going to get tons of gameplay in, I'm sure, okay? The videos, I will be recording every match, however, I'll upload some today, and I'll probably spread the rest out over the course of this week, being that I don't want to inundate people with too much Street Fighter this week on my YouTube channel, as you know. You know, uploading 30 to 40 matches a day is probably not a very good idea. Most people would probably not enjoy their inboxes being flooding by an insane amount of new videos in one day. So I will try to spread that out over the course of the week. Tonight, I'll be playing Ratchet and Clank. I won't be live streaming it, but I'll be playing it and trying to beat it. I'm very close to the end of the game from what I'm to understand. So, I certainly think that it could possibly be the conclusion. And I have enjoyed playing the game, although I'll be honest, it was very, very incredibly similar to the original. I am a little disappointed because I was first seeing Ratchet and Clank of being more. When they say remake, I'm thinking, oh, they're going to totally, you know, redo all of the gameplay. They're going to retool the game. For the most part, they didn't. They actually just basically upgraded the graphics and maybe tweaked the controls a little bit. And every once in a while, there's a little bit of a new stretch, or they revamped a boss fight or something like that. But it very much is pretty much, it's pretty much the same as the original Ratchet and Clank game. So I'm not surprised that people aren't going nuts to see me play this game or whatever. But I've enjoyed playing it, and I will wrap that up tonight. Tomorrow I will be playing the Black Ops 3 zombie expansion. I believe it's called Eclipse. And I'll be doing co-op. I still, unfortunately, have not confirmed if it's going to be the 4-player or the 3-player co-op. I need to, actually, what I should do, I actually should text, someone right now, actually, to see if I can get a response. Here's the problem. Here's what happened. This is kind of silly. So as you guys, well, you might know this, you might not know this. I got a new phone over the weekend. My old phone, the battery was absolute shit. It only lasted 30 minutes. So I got a new phone over the weekend. But unfortunately, what happened was it kind of like deleted all of my conversations that were currently running. Now, Nestor, who's my friend, he goes by Coruchado online. He's the one who's done lots of co-op with me over the years, in particular Black Ops co-op. I've been trying to get an answer from him if he can make it tomorrow. And I texted him, and he basically said there's a strong chance, but he can't confirm. That was like on Friday. But now I lost the conversation, and I have like 4 phone numbers for him. I have like 4 phone numbers for him in my phone. So I don't know if I'm messaging the right one. So what I'm going to do right now, live on stream, is I'm going to text him again. But I'm going to try to text the other phone number and see if it works. Let's see here. Because I think I texted this one. You know, I don't know. Oh, I don't think I can text it. Wait a minute. I can't text the other number according to this. Well, then maybe the other number is not a mobile number. Now, according to my phone, it's one number. It will not allow me to text it. So what I'm guessing is that's like a landline phone, and the phone might know that. I don't know. Huh. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a number you can't text. That's weird. Well, I can't, so I guess it is what it is. I'm waiting to see if he's going to be available tomorrow for the co-op in Black Ops. I don't know. It's kind of, you know, it's in the air. It won't be terrible if he can't come, because I'll still have 3 people to play, but I enjoy doing the full 4-player parties for the zombie stuff, you know. But anyway, that'll be tomorrow. Alright, that's going to be tomorrow. And, that will be fun, for sure. I'll also be checking out the new multiplayer maps tomorrow night. Wednesday we're returning to Dark Souls. So for those who are Dark Souls fiends, you would love to watch me play it, it'll return on Wednesday, okay? For the full schedule, definitely check out the weekend preview, which I put out last night over on the King of Hate vlogs. I covered everything in depth on what to expect. The end of the month looks like it's going to be wild, and the reason I say that is because next week, we've got so much going on. Just let me give you a quick hint of what you can expect next week, okay? Star Fox Zero will probably still be going. The God of War 4 beta, okay? The Walking Dead Michonne Episode 3, it's the end of the miniseries. Hitman Episode 2, and from all reports, new information from Capcom today, Guile, the second DLC character for Street Fighter V, is supposed to be released. Holy crap. And by the way, what I just mentioned, all that stuff, okay, that stuff is only basically the new releases, if you can believe it. There's also going to be an episode of Ask the King, my bi-monthly Q&A show, and I'm doing a Blizzard Marathon. So next week is going to be absolutely insane. By the way, did I say God of War beta? I meant to say Gears of War beta, excuse me. If I said God of War, I misspoke. I meant to say Gears of War 4 beta. I always say the wrong thing. GOW, right? Because they're both the same abbreviation. I always say the wrong one. So, yeah, next week is going to be absolutely out of control. And quite honestly, with all that stuff, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to satisfactorily cover it all. The good news about that, though, is that the first week of May is pretty slow. The only things coming out the first week of May is Battleborn, which I already played the beta of, and most people said they weren't interested, so I'm probably not going to play it. And also the Overwatch beta releases the first week of May, and I will be trying that out. But outside of that, there's nothing else that first week of May, so anything that I didn't finish could carry over to that first week, and I should be able to play it and thoroughly cover it. So that's good. It's good that I'm going to have that leeway, that 1 week to kind of spill over, okay? All right, well, ladies and gents, I hope that you're ready for some Street Fighter today. I'll be honest with everyone, I'm frustrated, but like I said, I'm not frustrated at all in regards to my work or anything like that. I'm frustrated because Apple kind of screwed all my stuff up. I don't know how. They screwed up all my account info. Not account info, but basically I'm not able to do anything. Like, I can't download a new app. If I wanted to make a purchase in an app, I can't. Because my account got kind of screwed up somehow, and they don't seem to know how it got screwed up. As I mentioned, I got a new phone this past weekend. And the new phone seems to be working fine, has all the right data in there. You know, billing info is correct and everything in my new phone. But when I go to do anything on the iTunes store, like if I want to get a new app or something, it says, cannot be completed, contact customer support. And it screwed up last night doing this. It was the first time that it was doing that. So I contacted customer support last night, and when I did, they basically gave me the rigmarole. I went around in circles for about 2 hours last night. Finally, they left it saying, go to sleep, it's late, we're going to work on this all night for you, and we should have it resolved in the morning. This morning, I wake up, it was not resolved. I still can't do anything on my phone. And I contacted them again, another almost 2 hours of fucking rigmarole. Okay? And then I'm told, well, we have no idea why you can't use anything on the iTunes store. We have no clue. No idea. Unfortunately, because you called last night, wait till you hear this. This is a good one. Because you called last night, this issue is in the hands of a customer service rep who only works overnight. And unfortunately, our hands are tied. There's nothing we can do. The best we can guarantee you is that you should have an update by 3 a.m. 3 a.m. So basically they're telling me, well, you can't really do anything you want to do on your phone. Oh, you wanted something new because you have a new phone? No, screw you. And we can't fix it. We have no idea what's wrong. Wait till 3 a.m. to hear anything. Because, you know, I'll definitely be awake, bright and bushy-eyed at 3 a.m. to hear an answer from Apple. And by the way, they'll probably just come back and say, we don't know what's going on. Please try again. They seem to think that this issue will magically resolve itself without them actually figuring out what the root of the problem is. Delightful. So I'm already frustrated. I basically spent around 3 to 4 hours with Apple in the past 12 hours trying to figure out what's wrong with my Apple account, and they have no idea. Just makes me shake my head. You know, this is corporate America. The customer support that they have isn't customer support. It's basically just people who read from a checklist and don't really have power to do anything. You know, they probably don't pay the people much anyway. And then they expect that, you know, people will have a satisfactory experience. I hope they send me a freaking survey so I can give them zeros. Zeros! That is what they will receive. Zeros! All right, anyway. Anyway, I digress. Not sure exactly what's going on with that. Hopefully they'll figure it out. But that's why I'm frustrated. I didn't even get enough sleep. I was up later than I'm supposed to with these jokers. And now here I am. I'm actually a little groggy, so I'm hoping that Street Fighter V will wake me up a bit here. And I'm hoping not to lose every match. I know I'm going to probably get frustrated. I'm going to try not to rage too much today because I just don't have it in me. I'm kind of pooped because of all the bullshit being on the line with these idiots who can't help me. And, so I'm just going to try to have some fun with it today, see how we can do. If I get bodied, I really don't even care. You get to a point, yesterday I got destroyed by Dark Souls 3, today I got destroyed by customer support. I'm just getting destroyed every day. So I'm looking for a more relaxed, fun kind of stream, okay? Alright, guess what, everyone? I'm not even going to do any plugs today. How about that? I'm going to give you guys a rest. I'm not going to do any plugs. You know how to help me out. If you really like what I do and you want to help my business, you know how to help me between spreading the word and social media and my Amazon associate link and Patreon and, you know, my girlfriend's soap business. You know all about this stuff. And I'm sure if anyone doesn't know, ask in the stream chat. Everyone there is a regular pretty much, and they'll be able to tell you what the deal is. You can tell that I'm beaten down when I'm not going to do plugs. It's just I don't have it in me. All right, I think we're just going to get started. I just want to play games. I'll be honest, I just want to play games because I'm so frustrated. I want to lose myself in some gaming right now. All right. Thank you everyone for being patient. I hope this is a fun stream. And let us begin. How about that? How about that now? How about that, boy? Yeah. All right, here we go.